the No Jumper Crips arrested by the FBI, guys. So supposedly, some of the hosts on No Jumper, like in the podcast, got arrested for murder of Mo 3 or Mo. I think so. I apologize. I forgot the name. Like I said, I read it quickly. Uh, yeah, it's called Brick Baby and Loose Cannon and others have been picked up by the feds for organized crime. What happened?
Like Brick Baby and Loose Cannon have been arrested by federal agents as a part of a huge RICO indictment against the Rolling 60s Crips of Los Angeles. And their leader, Big Eugene Henley, and about 20 other people are also included in this indictment.
To announce federal criminal charges against Eugene Henley Jr., a career criminal known as Big U, who used his contacts and leadership role in the Crips criminal street gang.
So the person at the center of this whole thing is obviously Big U, the person that they're saying is the leader. And for those who don't know, Big U is said to be responsible for the death of Nipsey Hussle. This is what a lot of people are saying. And it's because he keeps changing his story about the day that Nipsey Hussle died.
We actually was on 6th Ave with 100 cars. We got all the streets blocked. We waiting on UK to come out the house. Everybody phone blowing up. Nip got hit. We flying up there. We fly up there and we see the scene.
And then like later on, he would forget he said that. And then he'd go on live on IG and say that he wasn't even in town the day that Nipsey died.
Y'all was accusing me of shit that I ain't even do. And what's funny, I wasn't even in town. So figure that one out. But I ain't gonna address this shit.
And Nipsey Hussle was signed to Big U's record label, and that contract was due to be up, and Nipsey Hussle wasn't going to re-sign. So that provided motive, okay?
I signed him to it. It was.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's the thing they said about Tupac. Oh, you done more for that YouTuber? Hey, that's awesome, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, like that was the same thing conspiracy with Tupac, like because Tupac wasn't gonna sign with Machiavelli. Machiavelli is our label. Sorry, he wasn't gonna sign with Death Row Records, and so Suge Knight killed him or something like that. That was one conspiracy because they were like, what? No, not Suge Knight. Was it Suge Knight? Yeah, Suge Knight. Sorry. Yeah.
Signed to a 10-year production contract, which started in 2009, which would end 2019.
Crazy.
Hello.
And so Big U, among a bunch of other charges, is being charged with murder of some guy in Vegas also, which we're going to get to later on. But
damn, that's a lot of people.
Jumper Crips. What? So Loose Canyon, Termaine Ashley Williams is being charged in violation of Title 18 U.S. Code Section 1951A, which makes it a federal crime to rob businesses. What? And he talked about this on the No Jumper podcast with the 16 of Nashua, and this is direct evidence. Look at this.
We go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to, counting everything, right?
Apparently I guess he went on some weed heist and robbed some weed dispensary.
So fucking dumb, dude, of them saying the crimes on a podcast. Bro, like they may not have evidence of you doing that crime, but once you say something like that on a fucking podcast, you don't think the feds are gonna look into that? Are gonna like, like all like the crimes they've been saying in a podcast, you're like, you're just gonna ignore that shit? George Foreman? Was that what's that name from? Something familiar. What could let's see.
And then that's, so he's getting charged with robbery of the weed dispensary. But because Big U benefited from this, because Loose Cannon cut Big U in, and because Big U coordinated it, that makes it to where it's a federal, it's like, it's a RICO conspiracy. And so Brick Baby got sort of caught doing the same thing. He was robbing people for Big U.
Oh, it was the boxer guy.
Money and then talking about it. And so they got him on wiretap talking about it. So that's not good. And I hear that Brick Baby is a part of an ongoing separate indictment investigation.
Oh my God.
Separate. So Brick Baby is not doing too good right now. And so this is crazy. The No Jumper Crips are all locked up. Every single one of them. Crip Mac, 4 Extra, Loose Cannon, Brick Baby, they're all locked up. All the No Jumper Crips. They're all sitting in one box.
Fucking A, dude.
I'm seeing a pattern here, okay? I'm afraid that No Jumper has become a law enforcement tool to put people in jail. And so for that reason, I think it's important to catch you guys up on all the drama and stuff that's been happening up until leading up to this, because there has been a lot of self-snitchery going on, a lot of crazy stuff that led up to this.
Oh, but you know, also guys, the funniest thing, well, not funniest thing, but like the thing is, Adam 22 could be get really in trouble because of the payment system that he's probably been playing these guys, where it could be like connected to a crime. It could be going somewhere because he could also be like they both could look at the taxes too as well. Like he's not been paying the taxes. He's been doing under the table kind of thing. There's so many things to could look into for Adam 22 to be fucked by the feds, bro. Like the feds could like fuck him over. Read the end, don't read out loud. Just sharing something funny. He was more than just a boxer. He was the mortal enemy of Hank Hill. Oh my god.
This that I want you guys to know about, and I want to start by introducing.
Oh,
you guys
George
to,
Foreman. Oh, wait,
600,
okay.
AKA Officer Lovejoy. This is a Rolling 60s member.
If you find yourself in the gym, you can always call me. You feel me?
So basically what you guys need to understand about this guy 600 is that he is a Rolling 60s Crip that used to hang around with Big U and do everything that Big U said. But Big U always used to mark him out and treat him like a little ass bitch.
Listen, man, I don't think y'all know this, bro. If anybody got anything to say about the big homie, cause I'm on him. Like I told y'all before.
You better start acting like that.
Anybody got anything to say about the big homie, I'm on him. Fuck the
You better
internet.
start acting like that.
So 600 was treated like a mark by Big U, and this caused 600 to have a grudge against Big U, and he turned against him and stuff and started saying that he was responsible for Nipsey's murder. He said he was responsible for other murders. He said he was basically trying to get the cops to lock Big U up in his cell. That's pretty much what 600's been trying to do for years now. And that's pretty much all you need to know about 600. Now, Whack 3 Fingers, Whack 100, he doesn't like Big U either because Big U was mean to him and used to mark him out all the time. And we have
600 was a snitch.
Back, what's up with this screenshot that Traplo Ross sent me? Are you begging Big U not to kill you?
That's cap. That's AI. That ain't me.
It's in the indictment. It's in the indictment that you were saying, don't do this. My wife, my kids in the car. Draws. Don't do this.
Everyone who's making serious money with print on demand is probably using Kittl. Kittl makes it so easy to find professional templates.
Nay.
That's
So
not
say hi.
me.
Yeah.
So Three
That's why
Fingers
Big
Whack
U
and
pushed him
600
away?
were
Really?
victims.
That's
So
crazy.
they actually started bonding with each other over their
Oh, yeah, 600 runs up on Whack 100 in the studio. Yeah, I remember that.
Big U. And so their whole friendship is pretty much based on their hatred of Big U and their need to just get him locked up. You know what I mean? And that goes for anyone. Whack 3 Fingers is pretty much friends with anyone that hates Big U. That's how he became Loose Cannon's friend, because Loose Cannon turned on Big U because he said that Big U was doing police stuff. So anyone that turns on Big U or anyone that hates Big U is like, you know, Whack 3 Fingers loves them. Now, I want to explain what happened on No Jumper. So about a week ago, 600,
Okay.
aka Officer Lovejoy, was doing some detective work, some police work. And he went on Instagram and made a video where he implicated Big U in an open murder case.
I'm just wondering whatever happened to this case. So let's just read through the case.
Ooh.
Police, homicide suspected. So, you know, the detectives and investigation releasing information to the family. You know what I'm saying? And family relate stuff to me and like that.
So Officer Lovejoy's online trying to solve a homie, and he's wearing
Really?
hair extensions.
He's wearing like wait.
Not his
he's-
real hair. Those
Wait,
are
what?
fake. This is fake hair that he put
Oh.
in. He's a very zesty guy. You guys should go look at some of his content he makes with 3 Fingers Whack. Some of the most homoerotic. Actually, I want to show you a clip of the boxing match. I want to show you a clip of when he was in the sanctioned boxing. 600 was in a sanctioned boxing match against a person half his size. The fight gets called, and then everyone storms the ring, and 3 Fingers Whack wrestles him to the ground and starts giving him physical, manly affection on the ground.
What?
I gotta show you this. Look at how
What?
fucking huge Lovejoy is compared to his opponent that he just beat because his opponent just quit. So Whack 3 Fingers dives into the ring to celebrate with his man, and he tackles him to the ground. He starts crawling all over his half-naked body. That's fucking crazy. What? So that's what happened. As you can
Hey,
see,
he's just showing love. He's just showing love, man.
Three Fingers Whack loves Officer Lovejoy. Now, I want to play this next clip. This is the 16 of Nashua reacting to Officer Lovejoy doing police activity, even though he's a Crip. And so the 16 is going to start politicking with his Crip homies, and I want to show you this immediately.
When I see Lovejoy,
So he's the snitch.
Murder on Big U and claim
That's crazy. What the fuck? Adam was too scared to talk shit about Big U until he got arrested. I mean, come on, let's be honest. He's always been like that. Loose Cannon isn't the real Loose Cannon. He took his name and street cred from someone else. That why he got arrested. Oh, do you know why he's calling him what? Him Whack 3 Fingers? No, wait. Why would they call him that? Wait, what? Wait, what?
that he's looking for information about it or whatever. This is very confusing to me. Like, how in any way is this acceptable?
Yeah, like I don't care what.
Big U, Eugene Henley's DNA came back on her son's fingernails. We got some
Wait,
pretty
whoa,
disturbing news.
600. You know I fuck with you.
Nah,
But this is strange.
This is strange.
So the 16 and Brick Baby are calling out Lovejoy for his police-like activity, and what happens next is Three Fingers Whack and Lovejoy call in on a three-way call so that they can start talking about police stuff. Look at this. And Brick Baby gets so upset by this that he walks off the show because the 16's obviously doing
Rick,
too much.
the one who told 600 first.
Who? About what?
About Big U's alleged body, maybe?
Huh? Bro, I'm not
we got
finna
600
talk
on the
about.
line.
Listen, I'm not talking about big. Listen, Adam. I'm finna walk off. I'm not talking about no fucking murder case.
Wait, I just want to hear. Let's hear what 600 says.
I never even knew he
Bro,
Baby told me that.
the guy that walked away was smart. All right, I would have walked away, dude. I'm like, you guys aren't gonna put me on any shit. I'm gonna fuck who you are. Your arm looks like a heel. Is healing more? Oh, they're gonna say ham. That's a legit. I thought you were gonna say ham. But I appreciate it.
Don't forget your jacket at least.
So Three Fingers Whack and Lovejoy want to talk about open cases, on live podcasts. They don't care if, that's considered snitching or not. They don't care. They are helping the police at this point. And Brick
His dumbass got arrested.
Standing for it. Brick Baby's keeping.
What? Wait, he got arrested too? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, dude. Yeah. Wait, he got arrested. He said, "Oh my god, I was getting benefit of the doubt, dude. I ain't gonna lie."
He walks off. He gets mad. He says, "I ain't talking about no open murders up in this motherfucker. Y'all finna get me locked up on another murder that y'all ain't even talking about, cuz. On the dead homies, y'all talk about an open murder, cuz. On 6L West Side Road." So he's getting upset. And he's not the only one. Loose Cannon got upset about this too, and this is what made Loose Cannon turn on Lovejoy.
Listen, I do not agree with nobody talking about an open case. Dead homies. Don't put me involved in that. I separated and removed myself from any nigga that's doing that. Neighborhood Crips.
And Loose Cannon's not only calling out Lovejoy, he's calling out Whack 100. What? And Whack 100.
Tuck 222. That's why he gets for hanging out with Adam 16. Oh my god.
What Lovejoy was doing, and he's been confronted about that as
week
well.
One of our rooms and
No, bro, they're fucking dumbasses, man. Like they're stupid ass like artists or who say their crimes on a hip hop song. They're fucking dumbasses.
in the murder mystery rooms, and they've been running it. So after they run it, 600 to grab it,
right,
and go through it. But I will tell you this: the family talks to 600,
and
it's a lot he haven't said.
Really,
a whole lot.
So your money is on Big U being locked up for this at some point.
Man, listen, bro, I don't risk jail on nobody, but
Wax dumbass is gonna be next as what, bro?
And listen, he ain't the only one.
So Three Fingers Whack was not happy about getting called out by.
Wait, what they call him? 3 Fingers Whack? I haven't keep up with this, guys. Well, why they call him 3 Fingers Whack? Like, I'm very curious.
Loose Cannon for participating with Lovejoy in this police activity. And so one day, Loose Cannon decides to fake a police raid, to pretend that he got raided by the police so that he can post footage.
Wait, what?
Clout. And so this video posted by his wife to his YouTube channel shows all these cops walking around his neighborhood. And
are you fucking kidding me?
Of their that they're there because of Luce.
Oh my God, you guys. The entire block is surrounded. They will not let me come home. We have an entire police force outside. My husband is home. I'm just okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
This audio sounds composited onto the video. It doesn't sound like she's on scene. She sounds like she's in a bathroom if you play that back. So this was fraudulent. They found out, they looked up the real incident that was down the street. It was a hostage situation. And so it became obvious very quickly to everyone, to all the YouTube pages, the blogs, that this was faked. So I want to play you a clip of Loose Cannon explaining exactly what happened play by play, and this is one of the most amazing lie stories I've ever heard.
She see all the cones and everything around there, right? She called me. She was like, saying it's a hostage situation. Baby, they talking about our house. Like, talk to him. I said, but film it just in case I come out the house and they shoot me. Just in case if I walked outside and they shot me and then shoot my baby. You get what I'm saying? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm trying to get ahead of the situation. Then the negotiator came and was trying to talk to me. They handcuffed me, put me in a car, and they was like, we're going to just check and see if it's a hostage situation. If it's not or whatever like that, we'll let you go.
So they had the hostage negotiator on scene before they confirmed that there was, in fact, a hostage situation. What? And so people are telling Whack Three Fingers that Loose Cannon is out here faking police raids, and Whack Three Fingers doesn't defend Loose or say, nah, he ain't. I don't even know.
What?
He ain't doing no type of fake nothing like that at all. He didn't say nothing in defense of his friend. He didn't lie for him or anything like that. And so Loose Cannon hears that Whack Three Fingers isn't defending him or is sort of like making fun of him about faking this police raid. So then Loose Cannon starts acting like he is Whack 100's enemy now. But this is where things get a little problematic, because in this next clip, the 16 is going to expose the fact that Loose Cannon and Whack 100 were never enemies. This was another play, another fake situation, and wait until you see.
What? Yeah, this is point and shoot. First time ever watching him.
See the motive behind this operation.
Look at this.
Let me talk.
Dugar calls.
Stop playing with the homie, bitch. You homie was getting fingers stuck in his ass. You gotta say about that. Don't get mad at me. Damn, my feelings hurt. Nah, bro. This is the tape. And I hope Brick Baby don't fall for the little move you and Whack pulling, acting like y'all not cool no more. Reply to he will. Crying emojis. What is this? What the fuck is this? What are these? Bro, why is there a blue heart? What does the blue heart mean? Why is he hearting that comment?
Cap and says, I hope Brick Baby don't fall for that little move that you and Whack pulling, acting like y'all not cool no more. And then Lou says, he will. And then puts a bunch of laughing emojis. What do you take that as? What? So this is all part of a bigger play.
No, but they're not even.
And that's a private conversation with a dude that you don't even know that well, where you're basically telling them that this is all a play to line Brick up.
But it's not a play to line me up, because this is the thing.
So basically the possibility is that Whack Three Fingers and Loose Cannon conspired to fake beef in order to get attention on the internet, and also
Which is not it's not a new thing, by the way.
Close to Brick, win Brick's trust, so that they can become fake friends, so that they can line him up. That's kind of diabolical, okay? Because you have these two Crips that are enemies, that don't like each other, that are always threatening each other on the internet until now. Now they're on this podcast together talking about all this.
Yeah, I told you that's what they call him.
Whack Three Fingers is calling in and everything else. And this is where I think the feds just said, you know what? We got to take them down now. What? This is, you know what I mean? This is insane. This is a crazy thing that we're witnessing. I mean, everyone knows that the feds are watching No Jumper, so for them to be doing this is just insane.
It's so stupid.
This clip is crazy. This is where Brick Baby says that he's not worried about getting lined up by Loose Cannon because he's got a slam on him.
This is the thing. Anytime that me and Loose meet each other, we both ready to meet each other, obviously. So you get what I'm saying? It ain't even no shot of a doubt about that. And then it's like, look, check it out.
So Brick Baby says, well, be it Loose beat, we are ready to beat each other. Obviously, cuz on West Side Rollin', I got a So you know what I mean? He's basically saying that he's got it on him. That's pretty much what he's like peacocking or whatever. He's like flexing, like, hey, don't think about trying to do nothing to me after this podcast because I got a gun on me. That's what I heard. And so in this next clip, we're going to actually see the gun. We're going to see Slam. He's going to show it. He's going to lean back, purposefully showing the butt of the Slam to Loose Cannon.
Oh, M95 for show.
All right, M30, either one.
Boo! What about both? Shout out again to our boys over at
He's a
Fried,
dumbass.
They
the-
definitely
Yo, what up?
dictated the stream.
the gun
I can't believe I said what up and my voice cracked. You made me look like a bitch, Buttercup. Fuck. Anyways, we're watching a video about the no jumper Crips being arrested by the FBI because their dumbasses are like literally talking about the crimes and all this stuff in the podcast, and they connected certain things, and a lot of them got corrupted. Naruto, yes. Oh, I got accepted to Anime Expo, Buttercup. So I'm doing Naruto content right now, like Naruto art right now, sketch. We're about to do another character right now to this. This is my back series we're doing right now, and we're gonna continue it. So right now, what I'm doing, I'll be drawing multiple Naruto's of the kid version of like showcasing like him, like his shadow clone jutsu kind of thing. Yeah, he got arrested with AK. He got arrested with an AK. Isn't that illegal, especially in certain states?
Dummies did their thingy thing. That's a fact.
Yeah.
We had some good fun.
Thank you.
Fun.
Graphics.
Noticing the patterns, like the bricks and all this shit look a little different and all that.
You really feel like that?
Yeah.
You said Compa was the one that get high off of like a little bit of shit and trip out. I'm starting to believe that you're the
Yeah, how you ain't got tolerance after all these years?
Hold on.
And so it was only a few short hours later after this exact interaction that everyone was taken into federal custody on RICO charges. So that's pretty
Wow.
much the coverage. Now, the next day when all the news was breaking, the 16 came on the news and he had this to say.
Damn, it's a lesson though. Just we can hang out with gang members. I've never been so happy to like be a law-abiding citizen. Like, damn, we gotta stay far away from this type of shit,
That's
man.
crazy.
You not far from it, brother.
I gotta do porno. Appreciate y'all.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
So at this point, I can't help but
Tom, I got
wonder
picked up
what
last week. Oh, check it out right now.
Involvement in this case is going to be obviously the 16 is going to be helping the prosecution, if anything. If his business is in any type of jeopardy at all, he's has made it very.
Oh no, his business could be in jeopardy. By the way, remember the taxes, the way he was paying them, or something like they could like link him to something, and the feds would not even give a fuck. They would just connect them just to connect them. There's a big possibility. It's a big possibility. Tax evasion, something like that. So it's like hey, I don't know. We could see him going to jail for a little bit. You never know.
Very clear that he intends to help the police by any means necessary.
Oh no, he has to. If the Fed said, "Hey, if you got to look at your financials," he has to do it. He cannot say no. He will do it, or else he's fucked.
Do whatever I gotta do to stay on good terms with the police department in this area. I've never had a conversation outside of getting pulled over and having them spend 5 seconds saying like, "Oh, hey, where are you coming from?" or whatever. I never had a conversation with any cop in this city.
over with, man.
Now, if it's gonna make my relationship with the local cops 5% better by me sitting down and just being like, "Listen, I'm gonna tell you whatever I got. You can take a look at the tapes, whatever we got to do, so that you feel extremely comfortable with knowing that I didn't have anything to do with this, then I'm gonna do that."
Okay, so what's going on with Jala?
Frederick Jala is my real name.
Jala is giggling and laughing for no reason. It's really, there's nothing funny being discussed. No one's really laughing. And if you notice, Brick Baby's even like, "What is going on with you, bro?" Jala is having a psychotic episode. Look at this.
But knowing that I didn't have anything to do with this, then I'm going to do that. And I'm resentful of you for putting me in this fucking position in the first place. Not the cops, the people who committed the violent act. And I'm even more resentful of the fact that you didn't handle it in a gangster way. The gangster way to do it is to do it, and then you go to every single one of your homies, "Hey, delete that fucking footage, delete that."
So Jala's just sitting here cackling away like Joker. What? You know, this is really bizarre. It's disturbing to say the least. But yeah, he's just sitting there laughing like a fucking, you know, this is crazy. And I wonder how excited Jala is about this whole thing. This is probably, this whole indictment to Jala is the gift of 1,000 Christmases. This is
Really?
he loves when gang members go to jail so that he can profit off them.
it's time to make a solid $1,000 or some gang. You feel me? Right, right. Listen.
And they gonna get your ass, man.
That nigga whole ass just came out. Y'all crazy. This nigga out of. Did that get on camera? That nigga lost his mind.
Hey, you still be playing Madden?
He got a. Bro, listen, bro. After
champion.
I try to call football shit, and then I tell him to do Madden, bro. That's just
Okay.
It's shot
my hand already, nigga.
But listen, you suck though, right? Why do you play holes? No.
What the fuck?
Man, yeah. Okay, you are updated. You updated.
What y'all gonna play?
We play Madden.
And so Jala's very happy that Brick Baby went to jail and that the Rolling 60s are all getting locked up. He loves this, and he's going to be making content about this for the next 5 years.
Wow.
And the 16 as well. The 16 seems very excited about this. He says he's going to be documenting the whole thing, and he's been mocking the situation, actually. He's been making fun of Brick and Loose. He posted this on his Instagram. And of course, he's getting backlash for it. And in response to the backlash,
I see a lot of people saying that 22 is the reason why Brick got caught up. Fuck out of here. 22, you know what I do? I put people in position, put them on the podcast, give them jobs, help them make legal money. A lot of the shit that people are getting caught up for is shit, especially with
He does?
I haven't seen anything that says anything about stuff that he's done in the last 2 years since he's been fucking with us, right? So, you know.
Bro, any person who's related with gangster is the gangster or has done some crime, do not go to Adam 22's podcast, dude, because this fully confirms they are listening to you, bro. They are listening to his podcast for evidence. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to help criminals. Go on his podcast. You have a great time.
End of the day, I do employ people from the streets. And I guess, you know, people from the streets sometimes get caught up in federal RICO indictments, whatever the fuck this shit is. And all I can say is that, yes, I may crack a joke here and there. I'm sorry, that's just my sick sense of humor. But end of the day, that's my boy. I'm standing with him. Loose, I got love for Loose, too. We're going to be documenting this whole thing, helping him along the way, whatever it is. So
document about making money, bro.
Because of No Jumper? No, No Jumper was the antidote to this bullshit.
Okay, so it's not even open for discussion at this point. No Jumper is being used by the feds in these cases. I don't know what.
Yeah,
It escaped the 16's attention that he's platforming these people to talk about what they've done in the streets. He's asking them all the time, so were you involved in the shooting? This is his entire
Yeah, that's not on Kim for a little bit, too.
Say, look, I'm trying to take people out of that. Then why is your entire brand based around their gang life? And
yeah, like asking
asking
questions.
Gang members on a podcast unless you want them to talk about what they're doing in the streets or what they've done in the streets. So this can be directly. So for the 16 to say that he has no fault in any of this, he does. What? So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to check out the Patreon. For only $3, you have access to all.
Bro, that's hilarious, man. This channel is the only way to watch No Jumper. No Jumper is just a excuse for high school. High schoolers who never fully develop their frontal lobe. Bro, your Brick Baby impression is solid as fuck. No Jumper Crips. I can't imagine being involved in serious crimes that will put me away in jail forever. Going on a podcast bragging about everything. Cloud's the most addicted drug in 2025. It's always been addicted, bro. It is crazy, dude. So 3 members and No Jumper been arrested, right? And the possibly could be more. I think like the last I've heard, I think one of them was still on a run or something. I believe. But who knows what's going on with it right now. But yeah, dude, I was like, bro.